Okay, Tangos variations on the Cajon. So, number one, I'm going to give you just some little simple tools that are going to keep you from becoming too repetitive in your playing. And, you know, anything done too much becomes repetitive. So, you want to find ways to go between these different little ways of phrasing. And you'll see as you go along that you start to find out where different variations fit nicely within cante, within guitar, accompanying baile, all those kinds of things. So this is going to be built off of our 4 patterns now. So I'm going to give you a little in-between little riff when you're doing your basic 4. So your basic 4, if you recall, is this one. Okay, it's going to be based off of that. So number one, a simple one, is you're just going to throw in one more beat after that 4. So you're going to do this. Okay, that's a flam. A flam is 2 hits, one just before the other. So it sounds almost like 2 sounds, but it's dirty enough so that it kind of sounds like one at the same time. So that's just a little thing to keep it lively. Maybe for a respiro within cante is a nice place to throw that in. So again, it goes here slowly. Also, you can just choose to do one hand instead of the flam. Okay, so if I'm playing regular, just a way to break it up a bit. Now another one you can use, this one's a little more difficult but it's not that bad, is a little snare riff at the top. So you're going to be going okay, now I'll show you the basics of it and then we'll talk about how you use it, okay? So the basics of it are, if I'm going very slowly, you start the same way you would normally do with regular compás. And then you do a little riff. So if I'm counting that, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, and I'm sorry, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That is left, right, left. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay. Now you want to be careful when you're doing that riff that you don't do this. You don't want to pronounce it so much. It's not really meant to grab attention in that way. Like if you did a remate at the end of a pattern. It's actually just supposed to surprise somebody, but keep a groove. So if I do it too much, it takes the groove away. But done nicely, it just kind of sits in the compás. So this is what I mean. So I'm gonna get regular compás going here. And then so the last one's the only one that's really punched. Okay, so now I'm going to play regular compás and I'm going to throw in those different variations that we learned. Okay, so we're here. So experiment going between the three of those. It's pretty simple because you're using the same bass beat, this one, our same bass 4, but now you can go between the three and experiment a little bit. Again, these are going to be slowed down so you can check them out on the close-up video.